2-year renovation to bring it back up to spec. And I'll tell you, the Sepang circuit in Malaysia, that is almost more like Disneyland when you look at it. It is unbelievable, the facility. So that's a look at the schedule. You're going to want to be keeping your eye on it. Of course, a number of those events are going to be carried right here at Speed Vision. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We are back at Road Atlanta for the Petit Le Mans. There's a good look at the #1 Le Mans prototype Panos car. It's the one in the hands of David Brabham, Jan Magnussen, that has been so effective.
You know, but they've been in a development curve with this car. They're making some new decisions for next year, and as Jeremy's talked about the commitment level, it takes a lot of money. I mean, the numbers have been bandied around 50, 100 million for Audi. That's a lot of coin.
You know, you can spend as much as you want. The question, and spending money does not ever in racing guarantee success.
Witness Toyota.
Yes, witness Toyota, absolutely. So, you know, it's spending the money, making the commitment to do that, at the same time putting together the right package with the right people and bringing it all together, and that's what it takes. I think Audi was very smart going to Yost.
Oh, and the 7 BMW has been struggling ever since that spin. They have just seemingly had a tough time of it here, and with that long caution, you know, if this was a planned stop, it would have happened a couple laps ago under yellow. So this has got to be something relatively serious. Comes in, reached up, and looked like it shut it off. You do that all the time. That's a requirement. Got to kill the engine. But Andrew, not a lot of frantic activity.
Well, no, actually, I'm down with Hans Stuck here. Hans, we're just looking at the car. Any idea what's wrong with it?
According to what Boris said, it has no drive, you know, but I have to clarify this.
You were lying in third place. You were lying in third place, Hans. You were having a pretty good race there.
No, the beginning was nice. I mean, I had some good fights with the guys, but obviously that means nothing. The car comes to a stop now, and you are losing many laps.
You are, and they've jacked the car up now. I think this could be the end of your race. Bad luck, Hans.
We'll see. We can fix it, I think.
Thanks, Andrew. We saw Boris loosening up the belts, a good indication that it's at least going to be a long stop, if not a terminal problem. And Boris now probably sitting back and thinking about Trans Am races in the future as well, when he's going to take on Paul Gentilozzi and help out Brian Simo. He's a busy guy.
He really is. He loves to race. I think he'd race every night of the week if he could. But that BMW, the new car, it came out, and they finally had some success at Sears. They won on the road there, but got disqualified for having slightly too large a fuel cell. But it's been very competitive, particularly on the handling tracks. When you get to the long straightaways, it struggles a little bit against the Porsches, but Road Atlanta is a handling track, and they've been a lot closer in qualifying than they have been recently.
They were certainly looking for a very good run here.
The car's handling, the diffuser started to come loose. There's a little bit of damage. Then we saw on TV where it started to drop. Did that dramatically affect the handling?
No, you have to think that when I got in the car, we had to make up some time, and I decided to triple stint on the tires. And I must say they worked very well. They worked very well. I was just starting to lose a grip on the rear. If it's from the diffusers or if I simply have overcooked the tires a little bit, I don't know, but they work perfectly for 3 stints. So they just maybe they were a little bit too cautious now, because I haven't seen what's the problem on the car.
The damage was so severe they couldn't replace the main part of it.
He says he has not been fighting the car like he has at other racetracks, and maybe that's due to some of their testing. Another thing that we're watching here is that they've also changed the rear suspension for this race, and it appears to be a formula that is working. Now you see them, they're moving around, they've got the 2 tires put on, and they look good, they look ready. They do look confident as they move around the car at this point, and it is getting to be that point in the race where if a caution could fall their direction, they get right back there in the hunt.
Read the side of it. The unattainable is invariably attractive. It was attractive last year and unattainable after he dropped this thing into the gravel.
The 2 North American rounds this year.
As you can see, the Michelin man was just away for his lunch. He's now getting back up to stand proud over the whole back end of this circuit as Hans Stuck gets back into the number 9 BMW, and we leave Alan McNish on board the leading car.
called?
So we'll be back. Even these 10-hour races, like the Petit Le Mans Classic, is a sprint to the finish from 10 hours.
Is the perfect situation because they're both American manufacturers. Of course, the Corvette has a tremendous history in sports cars.